as well. So to give us the welcoming remarks, so let us invite our Southeast Asia, our Director of Southeast Asia, to give us, and also the PR and General Affairs Director, our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem, to give us his welcoming remarks. Let's put our hands to welcome our Reverend Dr. Julius Maligdem for his welcoming remarks.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Jimmy Vergara, and greetings to all our great leaders of Heavenly Asia Pacific, Dr. Robert and Mrs. Teresha Quito, our CheonBo chair, our regional president, President Hori, who is now in Japan, and then all again preparing to go to Korea this time. Uh, of course, to all our sub-regional presidents and national presidents, national leaders, CheonBo families, CheonBo challengers, blessed families, all brothers and sisters. Good evening and happy Monday at CheonBo Club meeting today. Yeah, after I think we missed like 3 weeks, Kuya Jimmy, right? So, and then we are meeting again. Yeah, because of the different schedules, especially which were held in Korea. This time, we successfully conducted the 21 days Heavenly Asia Pacific Yeonjong workshop. So it is actually a great victory, both in Korea, in Chongpyeong, and also conducted in Pakchong in Thailand. So this is really great victory that we can offer this, and this will serve like a revival for the youth movement in our region in Asia Pacific. Aju? So anyway, that's the main goal. That's why together with our first generation young people and second generation, and then we could all together unite all the leaders, brothers and sisters, everybody help each other, and then finally, we could receive blessing. Particularly also in Korea, those who were in Korea, we could have the blessing of meeting True Mother and then performing in front of True Mother. So maybe the video report will be shown to you later on. There are so many things that took place, both in Korea and Thailand, to mention a few. Aside from all of these great lectures and all the spiritual experiences and the revival of many of our young people, because when you listen to their testimonies, it's really like, wow, many of them are very spiritual. Some have spiritual experience. It's like a great ignition and a starting point of their life of faith for many of them, confirming their faith. It's like a time for them to be able to confirm their life of faith. So that's why this is so vital in strengthening the education of our young people. So we could have many leaders. Of course, President Hor is there, Dr. Kittle is there. The whole 21 days they were there guiding, and we have groups of elders who are giving consultation. So we could have series of consultations with our young participants, not only one round, second round, third round, all this kind of internal, plus of course the Chonshimon experience and the lectures. Dr. Song Yong-seon also gave lecture and presentation, and the former national leader of Korea also, Reverend Song Wan-sok gave also presentation, and then Dr. Charles Young also of UPF, Honorable Eknat. So it's really star-studded. Our young participants have the opportunity to listen directly from some of our great leaders in Korea. And aside from the pilgrimage, also, all our participants have pilgrimage activities, sports, team building activities. All of these are all great experience and culminated by the meeting with True Mother. And there are many side events that happen. Also, some of our participants got COVID, became COVID positive. So, and many of us were afraid because all of us have to test before meeting True Mother. We all have to test, so we're afraid if we become positive, then we cannot meet True Mother. This kind of feeling. Anyway, some of them became COVID positive, but not so serious, not so serious. In fact, just to share with you, Chanpil Juliano, our Malaysian Filipino second gen, Filipino Malaysian, he was one of the choreographers together with Reverend Ronnie of the Pure Water dance, right? However, few days before meeting True Mother, he was tested positive. So can you imagine? So he could not even dance in front of True Mother. He was the one who teach, every time they are rehearsing, he was in front teaching them. But finally, on that day, he couldn't. But however, they said, okay, those who are COVID positive, you can still go to Cheonbo, but you have to wear mask the whole time, and you have to stay at the back. You have to wear different uniform, and you cannot dance and perform. So they were just there, very near yet far, that kind of feeling. And so during the pilgrimage, I remember President Hori approached Chanfil and told him, now at least you could represent the feeling of our brothers and sisters who are in Pakchong, Thailand. That they couldn't become close also to True Mother. But somehow, during the closing program, President Hori said, this is good condition. There should be a meaning why some of our members cannot come to Korea and cannot meet True Mother face to face. Because he said there should be a condition wherein even though we cannot meet True Mother face to face, still we can become close and resonate with the heart of True Mother. And this is the heart of brothers and sisters who are in Pachong, all those brothers and sisters there, even leaders and staff who were there. So they represent all our worldwide members who never had a chance to meet True Mother face to face, but still resonate and unite with the heart of True Mother. Aju, so that's why. And then also one thing that President Hori mentioned, because of this, we could conduct a workshop, maybe first time in the history of our movement, to conduct a long workshop in two different venues, but at the same time, like connecting together through technology. So he said, we are paving the way, a model for the future in conducting workshops. He said, because of this situation and challenges, we are forced to innovate. And so this is like pioneering. Asia Pacific is pioneering this kind of workshop wherein from different venues, we can still connect together. So that's what he mentioned during the graduation. So anyway, yeah, many side events also, meeting here and there. While the 21 days workshop is going on, we could have meetings with the World Mission Headquarters, with the Mission Department, all these side events. And then finally, anyway, the meeting with True Mother. So that's why this is really great blessing. Please allow me to also share quickly, because very soon we will be having a series of events. Where is it? I would like to share quickly because all our members need to be aware and involved with these upcoming events. Not only in Korea, but also this will be held worldwide. So, sorry, I'm looking for the PowerPoint. Where is it? Okay, so no time, but I would like to share quickly. Uh, since many of our elders and blessed families are here, last August 9, we had a meeting on a Zoom meeting with the World Mission Headquarters, headed by Dr. Song Yongchon, Director General. And then he explained once again the significance of what will take place during the opening, the grand entrance ceremony in the Chonil Sanctum in Chonwon-gung next year, April 13. So again, he shared, but this I just selected some of the slides. So we have to again be reminded of the providential meaning of the entrance ceremony. And then these are True Mother's words: if the temple where we attend Heavenly Parent is dedicated, and all 8 billion people on the earth attend Heavenly Parent as their parent, humanity will become one family centered on Heavenly Parent. And then Mother said, I intend to do my best to ensure that everything at the entrance ceremony is perfectly arranged and orderly with no problems, and that the environment where Heavenly Parent may begin His providence directly with true parents on earth is expanded. And then, if Heavenly Parents' dream is to live on earth with the children in the kingdom of heaven on the earth, then Heavenly Parent must have a home. So it's just like the Bible said, like God will be with his people and dwell together with them. So this is actually the culmination of the entirety of the providence of restoration centering on our true parents. So that's why this is so significant. Only 8 months to go, brothers and sisters, before April 13, 2025. So that's why Cheonwon-gung will play very important roles in the providence of Cheonil-gung. So it will provide, like Cheonil-gung lifestyle, education, center of education of Cheonil-gung. It will also become the center of connecting with heavenly parents, with the heavenly heart through the Cheonil Sanctum, and also the center of governance in Cheonil-gung. All our major organizations and the different institutions of Cheonil-gung will be in Cheonwon-gung. By the way, we had a chance to enter Cheonwon-gung this time and then enter through the back door. So we walk and like everything almost finished. The time I think Person Hori, Dr. Kittle was there. So we went there. I think Dr. Kittle was not there, but anyway, we went there inside from the back door until the Chonel Sanctum together with our Hyojong Run participants. Mother also said, at the time in the final providence centered on true mother, the only begotten daughter of humanity, we will restore the status of heavenly mother, the feminine attributes of God which have been hidden from history. We will then attend heavenly parent, the vertical true parent of humanity, as our parent and realize the ideal of one human family. So that's why, since this is so important providential event, this time all the events that will take place on April next year, there will be World Summit, there will be Cosmic Blessing, all these events, there will be great works, but the center will be the entrance ceremony. So we will conduct the World Summit, but the main highlight will be the entrance ceremony. So that's why it was emphasized in this way. There will be festival, Hyojong Festival, there will be Cheon-il Festival, there will be Cheonwon Peace Festival, which is the World Summit. So all of these events are now being prepared for next year. But since even though it looks like still far, but only 8 months, brothers and sisters, that's why we have to think, what can I do? What can I offer during this time? And so related to this, our World Mission Headquarters is conducting a resolution week for the victorious entrance in the Cheonil Sanctum in Cheonwon-gung, so that all members can fully unite together with one heart and then preparing for this entrance ceremony. So that's why there will be 1 week event. This will take place very soon. Actually, this will be taking place April 20 to 25. So, and then there will be series of events. We call this Resolution Week for victorious entrance in the Cheonil Sanctum in Cheonwon-gung. But members worldwide will also participate. So what are the events? This purpose, of course, is to unite all brothers and sisters in spirit and truth, especially centering on the entrance ceremony, and then also to expand the education in terms of true parents theology, Champo Moron, and then to celebrate true parents' life achievements, since we are also celebrating Songwa anniversary of our true father. So there will be 9 events. So there will be paying respects at the Bonyangwon, the tomb of our true father. Some selected leaders will go there and offer prayers. But there will be pledge ceremony, Cheonil-gung Kyongbe ceremony, where all churches, all our blessed families need to join. So all churches. So that will be August 20. And then there will be elimination round or preliminary rounds for sermon competition. For the first time, we will be having sermon contests. So each region, like Heavenly Asia Pacific, will have 1 representative. Heavenly USA will have 1 representative. So 9 regions, we will have 9 pastors who will give sermon, 15-minute sermon in English. So it's a competition. But it's not just a sermon. The main content should be true parents theology. So that's why it's not easy. But anyway, we have selection yesterday. We have elimination round in our region. And our brother Daniel Meadows from Australia will represent Heavenly Asia Pacific. So let's pray for him. We will help him prepare his contents. Dr. Kittle, President Hori will try to input. so that we can develop more his contents. And then elimination round August 20, then the four finalists will compete again next day, August 21. And then they all of them are already winners, so they will just be ranked who is number one, two, three, four, something like that. And then there will also be lecture competition on True Parents Theology, but this is in Korean. So this is only open for Korean pastors. And then there will be pilgrimage. And the next day, August 22, there will be Songs of Praise competition, Chanyang competition. So 9 regions will have choir or like singing group to compete, plus YSP Korea and Sunmoon UPA. So 11 participating teams in all. But this is not just entertainment or some kind of singing competition. It's a praise song, so more like Cheonbo style singing. So anyway, this is first time also to have this kind of competition. So but the challenge now is how to organize, because many of our Hyojongrang, they went back already to their countries. So only few of them remain in Cheongpyeong. So anyway, we are challenging how to prepare our participants for this contest. And then the highlight, I would like to mention this, brothers and sisters, is the resolution rally on August 23, Friday night, 7:30 in Korea. So that will be 6:30 in Manila and KL or Kuala Lumpur. That will be 5:30 in Bangkok. So all of us will connect online, and then True Mother will be there to give the message, and this will be like the resolution rally, and then from there on 8 months until the opening of Cheonwon-gung, we need to bring victory. So that kind of resolution rally. So the winner of the sermon contest will give a speech during this time. The winner of the praise competition, song competition, will perform also during this time. And then this will be followed by a record-breaking Cheonsimwon night vigil prayer in the Peace Center. You know the Peace Center, maybe around 25,000 people, 20,000. Can you imagine shouting Abuji Omoni in that place? It will be big, like how we can shake the spirit world, right? And then plus everyone, because this will be the 1,111th Cheonsimwon night vigil prayer. So it will be very powerful. So that will be following the resolution rally. And of course, the CheonBo Great Work. So if you have not registered yet, please register. Deadline is today, actually today, for Asia Pacific. So please register for the CheonBo Great Works. So anyway, I would like to conclude here, brothers and sisters. Many things. So we really have to connect with the heart of True Mother, the excitement, and at the same time, how we can connect with this grand entrance ceremony in the opening of Cheonwon-gung. Let's have a great Monday meeting with our sister Jane Buyayo, one of our second generation, giving her testimony. 감사합니다.
Thank you very much, our Sir Julius, for that very informative and very wonderful welcome remarks again as we begin as we continue with our CheonBo Monday Club on this 122nd special CheonBo Families meeting. So Dr. Julius is preparing each and every one of us to make some internal and external preparation, especially for the upcoming special event that will take place this coming August 20 to 25th. And that is towards April of 2025. So I hope, my dear brothers and sisters, we can always get in touch with one another, especially in our region, in our nation, so that with this very, very informative and educational guidelines and information coming from Dr. Julius will also be shared to all our brothers and sisters all over Asia Pacific and also in other countries as well. So once again, let us give our appreciation and our gratitude to Dr. Julius Malikdem for that welcoming remarks. And now we are going also to receive and listen to the opening message, and other than our Cheonwon chairman of our Heavenly Asia Pacific. Let's welcome them with our big round of virtual clap to our Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kito, Let's welcome them for their opening message.
Oh, I get to see my wife. She's still in Chicago. Uh, the draw of the grandchildren is very powerful. So she's there enjoying herself. Thank you. Um, thank you, Jaime, and thank you, Dr. Julius, for a very thorough report. I'll just add, and I want to show one photograph, but I'll also add one thing. The really so grateful for the investment that our staff made, starting with President Hori and all of the people, Ronnie, particularly, but staff in Korea, the staff in Thailand. We could see that they were working hard, and their tears came easily when they prayed. And I believe that was really kind of the foundation for the victory that was had. And to me, the victory was looking at the young people that I could see in Korea, and you could see their commitment, and the heart was changing and growing. And for them, the theme was kind of like pure water. That was the song that they prepared. And they made a very simple equation. What does it mean to be pure water? It means to be connected with true parents. And that was really in different ways, in different, you know, context or venues or language or words. But that was the essence of what it was. So the meeting with true parents, true mother was especially delightful. I want to show one photograph of that meeting and talk a little bit about that. Um, I hope you can see it. Um, this was the photograph. We had a very large meeting with True Mother, with a church from Japan, and there was about 900 members from that church. It was a three-generation church under President Hori when he was a leader in Japan. And so it was a really wonderful thing to see that. And then immediately we left and then had lunch, and then Mother called just a group of key leaders back to meet with her in a very more intimate setting. And I think the reason she did that was quite simple. You'll see the necklace that she is wearing here. I don't know if you can, this necklace that True Mother is wearing here. This was the gift that Asia Pacific gave to True Mother at this time. It's from Australia, and Daniel Meadows was, I think, the one that found it, and of course we all contributed to buy it. But when Mother walked into the room, she was beaming, and she said, "Oh, it's so heavy. The necklace is so heavy. It means it's very substantial. It means I really love it." And I think that's why she called us back again, because we didn't give many reports, and you know, a couple of people were selected, and then one person right at the end, Daniel, was asked. Well, he stood up on his own. I said, "I'd like to say something." Mother just kind of opened the floor. Would anybody like to say anything? And usually people are too shy to volunteer themselves, but Daniel was not, and very wonderful. He stood up and then spoke a little bit about his reflections and what he was doing, and then Mother asked him to sing a song. And then he had said, "My wife told me that you're going to ask me to sing a song, True Mother." So he had prepared a song, and it was Waltzing Matilda. And with his big booming voice that filled the room, he just belted out like two or three verses of Waltzing Matilda. It was a wonderfully warming, heartfelt kind of closing to that meeting. And I looked at True Mother as Daniel was singing, and Mother was smiling with such the purity of her smile. I took this photograph of True Mother, and I didn't take it because of the necklace. I should have done that, but I took it because Daniel had brought such a wonderful smile to True Mother's face, and I wanted to capture that and wanted that to be. And it ended up, I realized later also, of course, she's wearing the necklace, but my initiative was to capture True Mother's smile. So that is the kind of, for me, it was the highlight of the events there, being with the young people and seeing the change that they made. President Hori had directed, he's got a lot of education. The highlight, I think, were his presentations that he gave, and then also really the key speakers that came from our movement, international movement, and Dr. Julius has talked about them already. So it was a life-changing experience for them. And I'm thinking Daniel won the competition. I'm not sure. Are you on, Daniel? Are you on this meeting? I don't know. Probably so. But he's preparing. If not, it's fair because he's preparing, his competition, lecture competition that he has to give, or sermon competition. But we read Mother's speech at the beginning of this meeting, and Mother said, "You've got to be a good lecturer. You've got to be a good singer." So I'm thinking maybe instead of lecturing, he should just get up and sing a song. And this is my lecture. I think that would be novel and powerful. Anyway, it's kind of joking, but it was a really wonderful time. It melted the hearts of everybody. And then Mother left, quite afterwards. It was a very short meeting. She just really wanted to say thank you for the gift. And behind the gift was the resurrecting spirit of young people. And that's what she wanted to say thank you. It's not just, you gave me the necklace, but yeah, you put on a tremendous program. The lives of the young people have changed, and she could see that and feel that. And that was really the power of being able to go there. My heart ached for the Thailand team because, of course, they invested, this same amount of energy, the same amount of money, but they weren't able to meet with True Mother. But I think that sacrifice, I look at it as like, the divided family of North and South Korea. I mean, and the people in North Korea can't meet true parents, and the people in Thailand couldn't meet true parents. And so we've kind of done this split, screen type of program, and it really reflects the desire and heart for unity. The people in Thailand certainly wanted to be there, and the people in Korea wanted the people in Thailand to be there. I mean, it wasn't, we were kind of tearful and reminiscent of, we really wish they could have been there. And anyway, something will happen, I'm sure, in the future to make up for that, that is not lost, that investment and sacrifice, in addition to the education and the experience that they had. So I'll close here and let my wife say a few words as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening to President Hori and all leaders and all CheonBo victors, all CheonBo challengers, and all brothers and sisters on this call. I'm so glad you could successfully complete the Yojangrang workshop in Korea and in Thailand, and that we had such wonderful reports now. And I look forward to Jane's sharing today. So, and I wish you all the best. God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much to our Choniwon chairman, our couple, Dr. Robert and Tita Tricia Kittel, for your precious words. Especially, I would like again to extend my congratulations to all the elders, leaders who made our 21 days Rang workshop in Korea and also in Thailand make it very, very successful. To all the parents and all the brothers and sisters who supported this workshop. So thank you so much. And we would like also to shout out to all the new brothers and sisters who are joining with us in this Zoom. Thank you for tuning in. And we hope that tonight we are going to have a very wonderful sharing. But before we proceed for the best practices and testimony, we would like to show you first the report of the 21 days Rang workshop in Korea and in Thailand. Let's watch this report.
What really matters in life? How should we live? How can I understand Heavenly Parents' heart?
Is it still possible? Can I still be able to reconnect my life and heart towards Heavenly Parent?
너희들은 참 부모에 의해서 축복받은 너희들의 부모를 통해서 태어난 퓨어 워터다 하는 얘기 했지 내가? 너희들 퓨어 워터들로 인해서 타락한 세계가 한 나라, 두 나라, 세 나라, 맑은 물인 너희들을 통해서 정화가 되면서 세계가 참 부모를 알고 하늘 부모님을 모실 수 있는 환경이 된다면은 그게 뭐야? 지상 천국 아니야?
On July 15, 2024, the 21-day Heavenly Asia-Pacific Hyeongjong Workshop commenced with a total of 142 participants attending from CheonBo Heaven and Earth Training Center, Gapyeong, South Korea, and CheonBo Pakchong Training Center, Thailand.
Through this 21 days workshop, you are involving the process of creation. After 21 days workshop, hopefully they will increase the level of Hyeongjong. So we have to recognize this significance of the providence. 21 days workshop is now it became not only for second gen, it's opening the new era of Asia Pacific, heavenly Asia Pacific.
I want to give a little bit of a historical perspective of what I see happening here based on my experience. You are so lucky, so lucky, so lucky. I look at you and I go, wow. The goals that you set to measure your results are the results you will get. It means because your goals are so clear, what your result is, what you want to measure, those are the goals that you want to set and accomplish. The determination that you have, the spirit that you have, and the training and preparation that you have. And I'm really, really, really grateful for that. Thank you. Make the best of it. Make the best of it that you can do. Thank you.
The workshop was focused on spiritual purification and detoxification, emphasizing one's relationship with Heavenly Parent and true parents through cleansing one's mind, spirit, and striving towards spiritual growth and alignment. It revived the true identity of young first generations and second generations of the Church. The lectures were focused on maintaining the life of faith and deepening the connection towards the heart of Heavenly Parents and true parents.
We actually received very inspirational messages, and I'm really so grateful that they took the time and effort to really educate all of us. That is why my determination is that I can really love my brothers and sisters.
Right now, I'm really more determined to work harder, to really unite with our true mother in one heart.
I think what I enjoyed doing the most was practicing the dance and the song that we'll be performing for True Mother.
Determination for the whole workshop is to become the Hyeongjong who can bring pure water to my country, to my island, and to all my precious brothers and sisters there. So, 참 부모님 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
Sawadika, greetings from Thailand. We are currently having our pilgrimage tour. We went to some holy grounds and trees here in Pakchong Training Centers. So next up, we are going to go to the tree of all things and lastly, the tree of blessings. See you there.
I'm grateful and thankful for everything, for our national leader, for really making us feel this way, for really letting us know that we should really have Yojong for the entire of our lives. And I hope that each and every one of us could also have like that, and that I can really practice this all throughout the 21 days. And I truly claim the victory of being a Yojong Rang in this 21 days training. Thank you so much.
Here in Korea, we visit the Chongpadong Church, where is the first church in Korea, and it was truly an opportunity for all of us to come here.
First time when I go to the CheonBo, I feel very heart touched when I see the true parents living in such a small place.
I feel so like a mixed emotions. I don't know exactly how to feel, but I feel very spiritual.
And to be able to offer a prayer over here as well is something that is really memorable. And we'd like to really use this as a sincere devotion for us and motivation for us to move forward.
So hopeful that together with our true mother, we can bring substantial result for Vision 2025. And I'm very determined to work hand in hand and to be the Yojong Rang, the needle that true mother wants.
I will do condition and mission even I'm still young as a second generation, and continuously have artistically communication with my parents.
By the end of this workshop, when we go home, especially for the Filipino participants, we could really go back home united and really take more ownership and responsibility.
We're determined to be the leader and hope that in the future we'll be taking ownership and able to embrace more and to raising up more great leaders and provide more second chance and youth in our whole Asia Pacific, of course the whole world.
두근대 내 심장 소리 바로 여기 지금 울려 퍼지네 불안한 흘려보내자 오직 이 순간을 기다려왔어 기대해 너에게 보여줄게 and go, gotta go 뜨거운 함성에 몸을 날려 더 빠르게 더 가볍게 바로 지금 이 순간 다시 넘어진다 해도 숨이 더 막힐 듯 지쳐가고 있어 얼마 남지 않은 저 finish line 시간이 없어 나에게는 over and over 여기서 멈출 순 없어 다시 일어나 Run, get set and go, gotta go 뜨거운 함성에 몸을 날려 더 빠르게 더 가볍게
They
we can see many birds, many flowers, really the God creation, same like the Garden of Eden that prepared, arranged by two parents. And we can see, come here, we can see the CheonBo, the original palace very closely.
All right, so good morning. So we are now here in Tree of Blessing. We are now having our True Love in Action together with the participants of Yojorang Workshop from Pakistan and Cambodia and the Philippines. So as you can see, we're going there. Let's go.
I feel like I've never been this much close to our heavenly parents and true parents. So during the workshop, it has a lot of struggles and hard times here, but I feel like God is telling me that you are not alone because He always be with us all the time.
I can truly testify to the grace of CheonBo. I really believe that if you sincerely pray in CheonBo, everything is possible. Whenever I shout, Abaji, Omani, all the cells in my body are vibrating and resonating with heaven, and I can directly converse with heavenly parents. So some messages I received is that heavenly parents and true parents already has a plan for me. So no matter what God's will is, our heavenly parents' will is, I am one with it already. Thank you so much.
Hello, all Heavenly Asia Pacific, Hyojong Rang. This is the best time to offer everything because, every time we end any workshop, most important is you will feel victorious and that you can really see the great transformation and change in you.
Thank you so much for coming here, and I know that you have learned a lot from this.
After this, let's reminisce those memories we had together, the 120 full bows that we did together, the many Chonsimwon prayer.
We are living the era of a beneficial of the age. Chonsimwon. Grow up with the conviction, with the spirit of a born again.
You are Hyojong Rang. You are pure waters. All you need to do is to flow continuously through testifying about True Mother to the world.
Victory to Heavenly Parent and victorious True Parents. Manse Hyojong Rang.
Wow, that's amazing video coming from our 21 days Rang workshop in Korea and in Thailand. So let us give again another big round of applause for this special report coming from our 21 days Rang workshop. So this video is not yet for duplication, but this is for only for report purposes. So don't worry. They're going still to make this video accessible to anyone, especially for all the brothers and sisters who made and the participants of this Gyojong 21 Days workshop. So again, I would like to congratulate all the participants, all the leaders and brothers and sisters who have been a part of this very successful 21 Days workshop. So let us give again another big round of applause to everyone who made this 21 Days workshop very successful. And now let's move on to the best practices and testimony of one of the participants of the 21 Days workshop. And I'd like to briefly introduce her as one of the triplets, in the Philippines and also all over the world. It's not that easy to make triplets, especially all sisters, and I know they are very well-known family in our movement, the Buyayo family. And I'm still, honestly, I'm still confused. And who is that Jane? The three triplets. Now I can see Jane, but there's another Jean and Jain. So I hope, without further ado, I would like to invite our second generation, Jean Buyayo, to give her testimony and also her experience in the Yuchong Rang workshop. So let's welcome our Jean Buyayo for her testimony.
Yes, good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all our precious leaders who have joined us here this evening, today. So, yeah, actually, my testimony, I recorded it before I joined the Hyojong workshop. So yeah, sadly we didn't have the time to include my reflection regarding the workshop. But yeah, before the video begins, I would just like to really share a brief share my brief experience regarding the Hyojungrang workshop. So I am really immensely, deeply grateful to our leaders, to Reverend Hori, um, yeah, to Dr. Kita and Reverend Julius, and yeah, all Reverend Ronnie and all the leaders who really offered their sincere devotion and Jongsong and hard work, and also all our staff who prepared the workshop. Yeah, so I joined the workshop in Thailand, and for me personally, I felt like uh, there was no difference. Like the spirit, like I feel like during the time we were in Pakchong, it was really our it was really a our like tiny slice of heaven for us Thailand participants, and I really experienced resurrection, and yeah, really was able to detoxify and cleanse myself. And it was really an opportunity for me to deeply understand our providence, that we are really approaching the completion of our providence. And I could really finally say that I have like recognized my personal relationship with our beloved true mother. And yeah, I felt like during the workshop I was talking to her every day and talking to our heavenly parents, and really having this habit of prayer every day. And also um, yeah, I in the Hyojongrang workshop, I was able also to see all my brothers and sisters grow so much. And yeah, I think it was really an opportunity for all of us to really reflect and heal and also renew our determination. So yeah, maybe I can share more in another chance to yeah about like my Hyojongrang testimony. But yeah, this that my I hope that you can learn something from my yeah my best practices. And yeah, I just want to say that I feel like I'm already a completely different person from like the video that will be playing. But yeah, yes, I hope that you can learn something from my testimonies. Thank you so much once again to everyone.
Yes, so good evening to all our precious leaders, elders, plus families, and brothers and sisters. My name is Jane Boyayo, and I will be sharing my testimony for tonight. So I hope that you can gain and learn something from my testimony. So the title of my testimony is A Life of Humble Faith. I wonder why. Yeah, we'll know as we move forward. So about me, my full name is Jane Ilchin Ebora Boyayo. For those who do not know me and my family, I was actually born as a triplet. So we are 5 sisters in total. Yes, we are all only girls. And yeah, this is the this sister in the middle is my oldest sister, who is matched and blessed to a Japanese Korean brother. And then there's the three of us. This is me doing the peace sign, Jane, and then Jean, who took the selfie, and at the back, Jaen. And then our youngest sister, who is in green, who she is also already matched and blessed to a Filipino brother. With our ever-growing family, we also have our first third gen, the light and blessing of our lives, Young Chan. So my parents were matched and blessed directly by true parents in 1989 as part of the 1275 couples. And when the three of us were born, we were recognized by our beloved true parents because we were the first triplets born in our church movement during that time. I feel very honored and grateful for our true parents' love and support for us. But of course, it's a little bit pressuring as well whenever we are reminded. So here in the top right picture, yeah, so this is Reverend Kim, the previous regional president of Asia Pacific, and he was the one to bestow our names. So we were named after the Korean words truth, goodness, and beauty in the divine principle. So my name is Jin, meaning first truth, and then my sister who followed me is named Sun, meaning second goodness, and the third is Sammi, meaning third beauty. Yeah, so can you recognize me here in the bottom right picture? So yeah, actually I'm the one in light pink. So just to share more of my background and of my heritage and faith, when we were younger, we would go spend vacation to either our father's hometown or our mother's hometown. So my father is from Lagawe, Ifugao, and my mother is from Isla Verde, Batangas. So I am proud to say that my father is from the mountains and my mother is from the seas. One could say that they're very complementary, but sometimes that can be the opposite. They can also clash with each other from time to time. Yeah. So when we were younger, my parents were assigned as the regional leaders of Northern Luzon. And so we grew up in Baguio Center. So this place was where I spent most of my childhood playing and expanding my imaginations. And I think this place is where the foundation of my faith was laid as well. We were always surrounded by full-time members and traveling members from mobile teams. So they would be doing fundraising, food raising, and witnessing here in Baguio. And I remember one of my earliest memories was that I would always want to be together with my father when I sleep. And so I would be with him during 4 to 5 a.m. Okay, in the morning, sleeping on his lap. Yeah, so because of our center lifestyle, very early on in my life, I was aware of my second gen identity and that our culture and traditions were different from other kids in school. So during our elementary and high school, my mother received a higher mission. So she became the Blessed Family Department Director of the Philippines. And so we needed to move near HQ. My parents decided that it would be best for us to study at Sunwa International Academy in Antipolo City. So during my studies in Shia, it was filled with great memories together with other second gen. So I'm really thankful that I grew up in this uh, protected environment. But of course, growing up is always filled with awkward stages. I used to be very shy back then. I am an introvert, as you may notice, but back then I really had a hard time talking in front of people or in front of groups. I remember during the end of a school year, our homeroom teacher said that I was the only student she she couldn't really get to know because I was always only sitting quietly at the back of the room. I think in my early life of faith, one thing I would constantly pray and ask to Heavenly Parent was how I wished to overcome my shyness and make new friends. Yet, even though I was very shy, I really wanted to overcome it. So in 2013 to 2014, when the Heavenly Tribal Messiahship mission boomed, to push myself out of my comfort zone, I joined the mobilization. So we would go visit newly blessed HTM couples' homes. We would lecture to them or invite them to upcoming events. So my mother also would sometimes include us, the three of us, to become angels or ushers in the large scale blessings. It was also during this time that our father was able to find our family's own area for Heavenly Tribal Messiahship, and so the Biniyoyo Family Tribe Center was born. Yeah, and so oh, but yeah, with the state of my faith, I didn't uh the state of my faith during this time, I didn't think that it was a personal life of faith. It was a faith that I would just follow my parents. Yes, I will do hunduke and conditions, but I was starting to have a lot of questions about my faith and identity as a second gen. Towards the end of high school, as you know, as teenagers are, I became a bit rebellious and struggled with my life of faith because I felt a lot of insecurities about myself. I felt like being a second gen isn't as great as it was made out to be, or that I felt like I wasn't living to my fullest potential. And that led to a lot of negativity for me. But yeah, 2016 came, and I experienced during this time one of the earliest turning points in my life of faith. In this year, there was a performance competition for all the countries to perform in front of True Mother on the Foundation Day, and all the second gen here in the Philippines were encouraged to join. But the three of us, though, didn't want to be a part of it. For me personally, because I was struggling with my life of faith, I just did not feel worthy enough to perform or see True Mother in the state that I was in. But during this time, also, the first ever global Top Gun Youth workshop was also being held in Korea. And because most of the Philippine second gen were part of the special performance, there wasn't any second gen uh, left to represent the Philippines in the Top Gun workshop. And so we were chosen and encouraged to join. So this was the first time that we went to Korea. I was feeling negative and insecure, but I couldn't deny that I was a little bit excited. Arriving in Cheongpyeong, it was really more than what I imagined it to be. And surprisingly also, when we arrived, I think it was the first day or the second day, but we were immediately gathered in the main hall to meet True Mother. So I was so surprised and I was panicking because, like I said, I didn't feel like I was worthy or ready enough to meet our True Mother. But there she was in the hall, and I remembered you could really feel her aura from across the big hall. So I think I was at the very back, right at the back, yeah, and at the back corner or here, right of the picture, and you could really feel, yeah, her energy from across the hall. And I remember I couldn't breathe well, like I was just so awestruck when I saw her, and I cried. I cried when I saw True Mother for the first time. So from that time on in the workshop, being in Cheonpyeong and surrounded by all the blessed children from all around the world, I received a lot of love and strength. I realized that I was not alone in my struggles and that there were other BCs who had much more difficult circumstances than I do. So this was the time that I really resolved to work on my own relationship with Heavenly Parent and true parents, and that I will do my best to overcome whatever challenges that will come my way. 2016 was truly an unforgettable year because this year we were also able to join the second Gen Thailand workshop and get to know and bond with other BCs from Asia Pacific. Moving to our senior high school years, we studied in the International Peace Leadership College, which is also our true parents school here in the Philippines. When I was studying in IPLC, there were a new set of challenges for me. I think Heavenly Parent finally tested my determination during GTGY. And I don't know why, but luckily, I clung to God more. I hold on to God more during this time. So I was really affected by my environment that I felt a lot of complicated feelings within myself. And I remember one of my deepest questions to Heavenly Parent was, why do I need to comfort you, Heavenly Parent? If you truly love me, why do I need to carry your pain or your burdens? Why do I need to know about your pain or burdens? I know that this was a very selfish question during this time, but yeah, I really just did not know the answer for it. So yeah, during this time in IPLC, I did not make a lot of effort to mingle with my classmates and friends. I was more focused and serious in my question more than ever before. So I focused on doing conditions. So I would go to the prayer room every night and do long conditions at a time, doing 120 full bows, 2 hours of reading, 21 minutes prayer and such. And actually recently, when I talked to one of my old classmates, she said that she mostly just remembered me as someone who always had a Cheonseonggyeong in in my hands. I always just had Cheonseonggyeong in my hands like every night usually. Yeah, so during these times I felt like instead of God answering my prayers, he gave me much more difficult circumstances instead. Yeah, and actually uh during this time I think he gave me my first ever challenge of my life of faith. Yeah, after the roller coaster ride of senior high school, we survived and graduated. And actually, before we even went to high school, our mother had already been emphasizing to us that we had to go through a 1 year frontline experience before we go off to college. And so I joined YLT, Youth Leadership Training Program. So YLT was one of the best years of my life. In YLT, I was able to experience being a traveler and explorer, which my introverted self could have never. Personally, for me, I've experienced spiritual highs during this time. Imagine being able to go anywhere and everywhere, overcoming all your limitations, being able to talk to everyone and anyone. And I think even the people I was approaching during this time, they were maybe they were thinking that I was like a crazy person because I was just like when I was approaching, I was just so happy and I was giggling. And even though that I was being rejected, um, yeah, I'm saying this because I think this was what it felt like to experience mind and body unity. Yeah, so of course I also struggled. Uh, I especially when I had no result in fundraising or witnessing, I was able to understand God's heart and sorrow much more deeply. So remember my wish when I was younger. I wished to Heavenly Parents that I hope that I could overcome my shyness and make new friends. And yeah, it was answered here in YLT. So I'm very grateful to Heavenly Parent and True Parents and to all our leaders for the immense growth that I experienced in YLT. So 10 out of 10, I highly recommend for all BCs to join. Yeah, so anyway, after YLT, um, I think this was the second most challenging thing that had happened in my life of faith. I was actually blessed in 2020. Sadly, a lot of things happened and it had to be dissolved. So during this time, I reached my lowest point ever. I really wanted to leave the church. I had no regard for myself anymore, that I wanted to throw my life away. I really hated my parents and I was attacking them, blaming them every chance that I got. My mother can agree to this. Yeah, so during this time, I felt very worthless. And I even thought that everyone around me would want to throw me away or give up on me. But I'm truly grateful towards my parents because during this time, they were very graceful and forgiving towards me and did their best in their own ways to comfort me. So, yeah, I think what helped me heal the most uh, was time, nature, and my parents. Yeah, usually during this time, I was only on my bed most of the days, but my father would make a way for me to have some kind of activity. So you see, my father, uh, he loves nature. He chose Binayoyo because he wanted to start a farm, take care of different kind of animals, chicken, ducks, fish, and he also knew how to farm bees. So he would find beehives and take their nest and queen and take it back to the farm. So with these trips, he would always try to bring me along. And yeah, we would roam around the beautiful surroundings of Binayoyo. So yeah, I was really grateful towards my father and during yeah this time that I could be able to heal little by little. And yeah, I think with new beginnings comes new life. When we finally had our new nephew, Yongchan, all of our worlds revolved around him. Having a baby really grows one's heart and faith, and especially one's patience. It's true what true parents said, how being a parent expands our deeper realm of heart. So helping raise Yongchan gave me a glimpse of being a parent. Of course, it's not easy, but it was a very beautiful and heartwarming experience. Yeah, so because of everything that I have experienced and realized, my dream is not just to inspire younger blessed children and members, but also to create an environment, an avenue where blessed children and members can heal and feel welcome. I'm also I'm still on the path of figuring out a detailed vision of my dream. So I hope you can pray for me. So right now I work in the Philippine Blessed Children Department, and I am also a part-time staff in the Blessed Family Department on the second gen. department side. So I really just want to share my appreciation to all the people that I'm working with. I am growing and learning a lot from them. And I want to give my special thanks to Tita Kino Nuyana, Ate Kati, Gregorio in BFT, and also to Auntie Hiromi in PBCD, and also, of course, to my PBCD mates. And yeah, so actually, right now, I am currently taking up a Bachelor of Science in Social Work. I want to further hone my skills and be a professional in this kind of field inside and outside of our church. Yeah, so, but yeah, actually, lastly, I wanted to include the third challenge of my life of faith. It was when my father ascended to the spirit world last year. So when we knew about his thyroid cancer early on, maybe in 2013, 2014, I thought that I could be able to prepare for what's about to happen. I had years to prepare, but you can never be fully prepared for your parents' passing. I just want to emphasize to fellow blessed children that you must really value your parents and try to work on your relationship with them, even if it's complicated. Please say to them everything you want to say as early as you can, as much as you can, as much as you can. When you have a close family member dying, I believe our awareness of the spirit world becomes much more substantial. Everything else doesn't matter when you die, only the love that has touched people. And I think my father really did his best to practice true love and live for the sake of others with a humble heart. Yeah, so I miss him so much already. I felt that Heavenly Parent was once again embracing me and guiding me through such a difficult time. So I just wanted to thank everyone that had supported our family during this difficult time. I really could not name all of you, but I'm grateful to all the members and even our relatives from both our father and mother side and the Biniyoyo tribe. Yeah, during this very difficult time. I didn't realize until the end that our father has touched a lot of people's lives and hearts. My determination is to keep his legacy alive and practice true love and live it for the sake of others with pride and joy as Heavenly Parent and True Parent's child. So yeah, in conclusion, uh, first, we must seek answers from Heavenly Parent and True Parents. If you have questions, always pray earnestly and do conditions. And even now, because of Chonshim 1, we can learn how to pray much more deeply and be directly heard uh, by Heavenly Parent. The miracles in Chonshim 1 are really true. I can personally testify to this. So Chonshim 1 really gives us an opportunity to overcome our fallen natures and cleanse ourselves every night. An opportunity to cleanse ourselves every night. Imagine, right? Amazing. And second, understand our parents' foundation and unite with them. Always report and talk to your parents. And even though they can be annoying and irritating sometimes, but try to understand where they are coming from. And yeah, the foundation they have laid as first generation in our family. Yeah, and then take ownership of Heavenly Parent and True Parent's heart. So, do you remember the question I had earlier? I asked Heavenly Parent why I had to comfort his heart, right? And the answer that I received was because Heavenly Parent loves me. Heavenly Parent loves us. similar to our parents and loved ones. If we are burdened by something or hurt by something, we would want them to comfort us, right? So same with Heavenly Parent. Because He loves us and trusts us, He knows that we can be able to comfort Him and help Him. And lastly, have a growth mindset and never give up. We should always forgive and forget, not just other people's mistakes, but even our own mistakes. Of course, we need to repent, but we need to forgive and forget in order for us to do better and move forward. Yes, so with that, thank you so much for listening and giving me this wonderful opportunity. 감사합니다. 사랑합니다.
Thank you very much, our second gen, Jane Il, Jean Buyayo, for that very beautiful testimony, very candid and honest uh, story and testimony of your life. Truly, we really appreciate you. As you said, after the HJ Yu Rang workshop has helped you so much in the transformation of your identity and also with so many things that helps you. So we really appreciate this testimony, and I look forward that our second generations, our young people, can really learn from this best practice and also this good story that you have shared tonight. So once again, let us give our appreciation to our sister Jane Il Jean Uyayo for that very wonderful and very honest testimony. Thank you so much, Jane, for that testimony. And to give his reflection, tonight we cannot listen to our YSP president of our Heaven Asia Pacific because he's now in the Korea, continuously attending the workshop there, and also with the family, and also with our special message coming from President Uri. Now that he's in Japan, we look forward that he can also join us in one of our Monday CheonBo Club in the near future. So with this, then I would like to invite then the president or national leader of our FFWPU Philippines to give his closing remarks. So let's put our hands together to welcome our Reverend Leo Angelo Tihalog for the closing remarks.
Thank you very much, our Reverend Jaime Vergara. Is my audio clear po? Can you hear Sir Jimmy?
Yes, loud and clear.
Thank you very much once again, Sir Jimmy. I would like to greet all our beloved leaders, Dr. and Mrs. Kito, Dr. Julius, all our sub-regional directors are joining us, all national leaders, our beloved CheonBo families, and our blessed families and brothers and sisters. Good evening to everyone. Thank you very much, and welcome again to our CheonBo Monday Club. I think 2 weeks we couldn't have this very special Monday meeting because of some, especially the Rang workshop in Korea, where many of our leaders were really involved. And today we could see the great result of the great investment of everyone, all our leaders, those families, everyone who really invested, in their own ways. So today we are actually celebrating a great victory for Asia and really offering our gratitude to Heavenly Parent and True Parents for this amazing blessing that was given to us, especially for our young generations. Today we are all really moved with the testimony of Sister Jane. I remember Jane when she was still young. Also, I was a young member that time. Their parents are the leader in Baguio Center in the Philippines. That time I was just new, also fundraising in that area because that was a very good place where Ati Dulce and Kuya Alphon, Jane's parents, they were the leader, and then that time they were still very young. That was maybe 18 years ago. Yeah, so now listening from Jane's testimony, yeah, we are really moved, and especially the purity of her heart, and really the process of the growth that she have gone through. We are really so touched, actually, so pure, and really her attitude, and we could see the great growth that she could have through her experiences, and especially the love from Heavenly Parent, from true parents, through her parents, and the community, the environment where she grew up. So how much we hope, all our second generation, our young brothers and sisters, would be able to pass through such, not the same difficulties and challenges, but really realizing the deep love of Heavenly Parent, and really the determination to grow, and one day really become really sons and daughters that can give joy to Heavenly Parent and true parents. So, yeah, based on her testimony, I remember True Mother mentioned that we are actually like the direct children of true parents. Mother mentioned that first generation, second generation, third generation, fourth generation, I love all of you forever, Mother said. So, especially us, yeah, everybody, even though we are first generation, we receive the blessing. Actually, Mother is emphasizing we are really direct line, especially the second generations, third generations. They are really the children of true parents. True Mother said, your parents are true parents. So, our second generations, when they give their testimony with their pure heart, truly, we can see, we can feel, really, they are the children of true parents. Many of us parents, yeah, we are, as we understood through parents' teaching, we are telling our children, actually, we are not really their parents. We are only caretaker of them. So they are really God's children. Like Mother Demonim, also how Demonim took care of true mother as really the daughter of our heavenly parents. So really we could see great hope when we listen from our second generations, our young generations this time. So truly when true mother see them and meet them, how much really true mother gains strength from our second generation. So as CheonBo families, as blessed families, truly I remember from the lecture also of President Song. Most important is our next generations, our descendants. So our life today is not only about our life, but what kind of life we are living, and through that life, what kind of descendants we are going to have. So although there are many challenges and difficulties, especially now, we are in the final time of the providence. Dr. Julius shared in the beginning, truly the importance of the opening of Cheonmundung, the Cheonil Sanctum, and there is only just 8 months remain. Actually, it's very far. So yesterday, after we had the Sunday service also in the Philippines, our elders, our brothers and sisters, we are sharing already, how to prepare to go to Korea next year. Especially in the Philippines, we are very challenged also in getting visa. So we are starting to prepare because this is really the greatest and like holiest event that will going to happen, where all humanity actually supposed to welcome Heavenly Parent coming down and really will live together with us for eternity. So this kind of grand entrance. So that's why in this time period until that day, we have actually to really work hard and truly bring all the children of Heavenly Parent and true parents to really welcome this day. And of course, all of us then, our blessed families, our Rang actually, now we are really happy. In the Philippines, we have 73 attended the Rang workshop both in Korea and in Thailand. And we are really grateful to our brothers and sisters despite not getting visa, those who were in Thailand, but still they pushed through. And actually, because of that, they inspire many people. They inspire many people. Despite the fact that they couldn't go to Korea, they still continued with the proper and clear motivation. They were determined. So they inspire. When President Igisong was sharing, President Hori shared, many couldn't get visa, but still they are continuing. So that's Dr. Kiddle said, maybe this is the only workshop that has been, done that like divided. So it's very significant. It's like we represent the divided North and South Korea. It gives more inspiration. And then these brothers and sisters in Thailand who will sacrifice and their dream also to be in Korea. Even those who are in Korea, they're longing for brothers and sisters in Thailand to be in Korea. So with this kind of longing, the same is true if North and South Korea with that kind of longing, one day really unification will be realized without fail. So truly, this time as we are now in this final period, truly the key is really unity with our beloved true parents, our beloved true mother. And then I remember President Song reminded us three things in order to really unite with true mother. We need to understand their circumstances and then their heart and heavenly parents' dream. So that's why if we own this, the circumstances of true parents' heart and their dream, then we can win in any situation. We can truly be victorious as the central families, as CheonBo families, as second generation. So that's why in the course of our life now, especially towards the opening, how to really become one with true mother, how to understand true mother's circumstances, how to understand true mother's heart, and how to understand the dream of heavenly parent. And now we are on the path to the completion actually. So really this is very important time for all of us. So it's really very important. Continue encourage each other and really share wonderful life testimonies that really moves our hearts. So once again, I really wish all our blessed families, all brothers and sisters, let's really unite together and work together and really go beyond. This is really now the time. The entire spiritual world is with us. True Father is really working beyond our imagination. If we really unite with True Mother, we can accomplish anything. Our heart's desire, heaven's desire, absolutely we are going to accomplish. So once again, thank you very much and let's really move forward in complete oneness with True Mother and really accomplish heaven's will without fail. God bless everyone and 감사합니다.
Thank you so much to our national leader of our FMWP Philippines, Reverend Leo Halo, for that closing remarks. Yes, let's be inspired and prepare ourselves for the upcoming Sunungong grand opening by April of 2025. So let's invite everyone, all our second generation, first generation, young people, everyone to be a part of this cosmic celebration in Korea. Thank you again, our national leader, for the closing remarks. Now, before we finally close our meeting tonight, we would like to post to you some important announcement, especially for this month of August. We have a very important gathering where everybody is enjoined to attend this special Great Works, the history of the Hyojong CheonBo, in commemoration of the 12th anniversary of the heavenly holy ascension of our beloved true parents of heaven, earth, and humankind, our Father Sun Myung Moon. So please be reminded that the schedule for this 2024 August special Great Works will be on August 23 to 25 of this year, 2024. And the Ancestors' Liberation and Ancestors' Blessing, first generations for unmarried spirit blessing is also available for this event. So for more information, please see the attached memo link below, or please communicate to your national leaders or your CheonBo staff regarding on this Hyojong CheonBo Great Works. So everybody are encouraged, or everybody, if possible, every one of us to attend to this August 23 to 25, 2024, the Hyojong CheonBo Great Works. So, we have also the upcoming 2024 Heavenly Asia Pacific Hyojong CheonBo events scheduled for the month, or for this year 2024. Now we are scheduled that this August, we have only the Byojong Chumdo Great Works commemorating the 12th anniversary of our True Father's Holy Ascension. And on September, we have also other schedules that is being lined up throughout Asia Pacific, September, starting in Kazakhstan, in Malaysia, Nepal, and also in Philippines, and also other countries is sponsoring or holding this 2024 Heavenly Asia Pacific Yeojong CheonBo event schedule. And we would like also again also to all our blessed families, the Blessed Family Department Asia Pacific are excited to invite to you the Blessed Family Education, the third series, Creating Wonderful Memories Through God-Centered Parenting. The seminar will be held on September 1 to 24 from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Bangkok time via Zoom. So this includes a topic about continuous growth and keeping tradition, raising up elementary age children, navigating partnership as husband and wife. And there will be a special highlights on this insightful lectures, interactive questions for couples, inspiring testimonies, Q&A, and there will be a registration of 500 pesos per family. So kindly make your payment through GCash or to Yunpil Dona Umawan and registration form. This is just scan the QR code in the attached image. So for any questions or concerning, may you contact through the email be at thephilippines3@gmail.com. So we look forward for your active participation. This will be September 1, 2024 from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Bangkok time via Zoom. And for our nightly Cheongshimwon prayer vigil, that is being connected to the Cheongshimwon Korea every Monday to Friday, we are now on our 1102, I think, tonight. So this will be from 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. And let us encourage again all our blessed members, brothers and sisters in Asia Pacific to join at least once a week or at least every Friday where the whole world are joining together. And let us believe, because surely it will happen, and let us not miss this amazing Cheongshimwon prayer vigil every night. And we are also scheduled that by next week, we are going to receive or listen to the one of the best practices of one of the graduates of our UPA, the Universal Peace Academy in Korea. That will be Miss Leslie Ann Dunawan. That will be next week, August 19 of 2024. And also we have other schedules lined up. So please take note of your schedules that we can also receive your best practices on your scheduled date. So with that, we would like to say thank you. And again, encouraging all our CheonBo victors, blessed families, brothers and sisters who were able to give the testimony that we are compiling all these best practices and breakthrough and putting it together so that we are going to record and put this into a book for our future generation. And I'd like to encourage everyone again to please continue to give your support of our program in our CheonBo Monday Club. So with that, we would like to say thank you again to everyone. Before we finally close our CheonBo Monday Club, I would like to invite our sister, our second gen, Shinmei Digdigan, to lead us in the closing prayer. Invite Shinmei for the closing prayer.
Please join me in my prayer. 사랑하시는 하늘 부모님, 순애하신 진진 참 부모님 감사합니다. Thank you, Heavenly Parent, for this very precious gathering that we could be having here in our region, Asia Pacific, with all of our elders, leaders, blessed family, brothers and sisters. We are really, truly wanted to completely show our deepest, substantial, united heart, Heavenly Parent, towards you and our beloved true parents. Today, we have continuously heard sharings and updates from all of our elders and leaders for the past events and upcoming events. Truly loving Heavenly Parent, we have realized how much blessed we are as Asia Pacific who could give a very beautiful smile towards our beloved true mother. And we hope that we continuously pray that we could really will definitely
give always a smile towards our beloved true Mother, Heavenly Parent. Love Heavenly Parent, today we also have heard and watched the beautiful report of the 21 days Yeojong Rang report, Heavenly Parent. And truly, we could really be proud, Heavenly Parent, with all of our fellow blessed brothers and sisters, Ecogen and youth, Heavenly Parent, in our region who have invested so much and really offered so much Jongsong together with our elders, leaders, blessed families also at the same time, Heavenly Parent, that we could really be all the substantial, pure water, Heavenly Parent, who could really comfort your heart and our beloved true mother's heart. Love Heavenly Parent, today also we have really continuously been hearing testimonies, and now we have heard your precious daughter Jane, Heavenly Parent, who artistically shared her realization of her humble life of faith, Heavenly Parent, that really asking questions, Heavenly Parent, and seeking answers to you, Heavenly Parent, is really one that we could continuously resemble and resonate our hearts to you, Heavenly Parent, to continuously connect and strengthen our relationship to you and our beloved true parents. With this, especially our beloved true mother, giving us the opportunity to communicate to you and our beloved true parents through Chonshimon. So, love Heavenly Parent, with this kind of heart, Heavenly Parent, we could really continuously show our deepest strong song, Heavenly Parent, that every one of us could really have the right heart of preparation for the upcoming great entrance ceremony of Chonil Sanctum, Heavenly Parent, next year, that we could all be filial sons and daughters, Heavenly Parent, who could really give back joy to you, Heavenly Parent, with our beloved true mother in that very precious event, Heavenly Parent. So, love Heavenly Parent, thank you so much once again for this beautiful time that we could gather here together. And I report this in my name, Shinmei Bless Center Family, Ju.
Aju. Thank you so much, our second gen Shinmei Digan, for the beautiful prayer. And now, as we close this meeting, first let us show our thanks and our gratitude to our Heavenly Parent and our victorious true parents by offering our vow, Chundi and Champo Malimke Yombe. And also let us express our gratitude to everyone joining us live through Zoom in this meeting in our 122nd CheonBo Monday Club. So thank you everyone, and let us open our camera for our group picture taking. So we miss everyone and we miss your big smile, and please show your big smile and open your camera as we would like to see everyone joining us in this cheers of Monday, and also showing our love to each every one of us. So everybody, are you ready? Okay, everybody say Aboji. And everybody say Omoni. And everybody say 사랑합니다, 사랑해요. And big heart. And for Vision 2025, Sunny. Thank you, everyone. Good night. Thank you, Jane, for the beautiful testimony. 감사합니다. Thank you, everyone, brothers and sisters from Asia Pacific. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
For Julius, for LA, all our national leaders, best families, brothers and sisters. Thank you. We'll see you again next week. Let's see each other again. Everyone. Bye.